Good afternoon. Our second update here on TNT. The other one was about immigration and some specific changes to the video we did yesterday, and an update about the way that they will now extend or not extend visa exemption. So you can check out that particular story, the update on yesterday's video about visa exemptions. There's a link in the description. But now we're going to be doing an update about the alcohol sales and consumption hours here in Thailand. Start of the week, it was the end of the world because they were a certain amount of confusion around the way that they were going to be putting the onus on alcohol consumption on the consumer rather than the provider. Well, it looks like a lot of people got on the phone and the Prime Minister said we need to make some changes to this. People are up in arms. It's going to be a revolution. So we go to this story, start with the Thaiger. And here we go, the headline, Thailand extends drinking hours, trials end of afternoon, alcohol sales ban. Now, if you've been coming to Thailand since 1975, you may notice that it's very difficult to buy some alcohol between 2 and 5 in the afternoon. You go into 7-Eleven and they've got the blinds down on the alcoholic fridges, and so you can't buy a beer or a wine cooler between 2 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 days a week. Well, looks like they've changed that. So accordingly, the Ministry of Public Health has now extended permitted drinking hours from midnight to 1 a.m. and launched a 6-month pilot program to lift the afternoon alcohol sales ban between 2 and 5 p.m. It says further down that the minister told the media after the meeting, this was a meeting held yesterday, that the committee had reviewed the alcohol sales policies with the aim of supporting tourism and stimulating the economy during festival periods. He noted that the existing ban, which prevented the sale of alcohol between 2 and 5 p.m, is outdated. Well, it's only been around for 50 years. I mean, 50's not that old, is it? And quoting him in this article from The Thaiger, this rule was originally introduced to prevent government officials from drinking in the afternoon. That era is over now, and I believe no officials today drink during those hours. It only took 50 years to drum that into them. And he says the committee agreed that alcoholic beverages may now be sold between 2 and 5 p.m. The measure will be implemented for a 6-month trial period, after which a detailed assessment of its economic, health and social impacts will be carried out to determine whether it should be extended. And good heavens, it's such important news it's even made its way to some overseas publications. Let's go to the Straits Times from Singapore. Thailand reverses afternoon booze ban after tourism backlash. And that article says tourists and local residents will be able to enjoy their afternoon drinks again after Thailand reversed its alcohol ban just days after the restrictions took effect. Now, if you're a little bit confused, I get it. The bottom line is that you'll now be able to go into 7-Eleven or go into a bar and buy a drink between 2 and 5 in the afternoon. Simple, really. Now, this article does say it's a 6-month period starting in early December, and the Thai authorities will allow the sale of alcoholic beverages between 2 and 5 p.m. as part of a pilot program. And it notes, hence the confusion, the reversal comes less than a week after the Thai government introduced stricter alcohol rules that triggered backlash from the tourism industry and bar owners. And 90% of my comment section. And that article finishes, afternoon drinks may help revive spending in a sector that accounts for about 1/5 of the economy. Quoting Bloomberg, that sector they're referring to, of course, the tourism sector, which depending on what you read and what day of the week, the tourism is thought to account for somewhere between about 12 and 20% of Thailand's GDP. So a lot of people in the comments section, I'm sure, will be very happy with that news. Now, there's 2 questions to be asked. They referred to the fact that you'll be able to drink past 12 to 1 a.m. What happens about all those bars that are open till 4 a.m. in the morning? Question mark. And the other question, thank you very much, that's Daisy the dog. The other question is, they say early December, so when in early December? If you've got some better, more accurate dates available to you, we'd be happy to hear it. Or have you already been to a 7-Eleven and the veils are lifted and the alcohol is now available between 2 and 5? So as Daisy's barking at something, she's obviously happy about the decision. I'll be happy to hear your comments in the comments section. We've also got our Saturday live program. That'll be tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, between 9 and 10 Thai time. I'm sure we'll be talking about this. We'll be talking about the tightening up of the visa exemption situation here in Thailand. And we'll also be talking about the Thai-Cambodian border, because the Kuala Lumpur peace accord is now ripped up and thrown away. So there's plenty to talk about the Thai-Cambodian border as well. Thanks for watching today. Please subscribe. Speak to you soon.